What's up, guys? Mike Sinatra here. Doing my very first sneaker review. Kind of excited. It's something that I wanted to do, so something I want to include in my channel, and something I'm very excited to do because it's one of my favorite sneakers of all time, and they just recently released on May 28th. I had gotten them this past Friday, but I just haven't gotten around to doing the review. I don't even know where to start, but let me get them. Look at that. So these are the Air Jordan Retro 12's, also known as the Flu Game 12's. So right from the packaging, you see that these are kind of given this little, we're not used to seeing these boxes for Jordan releases because these boxes are, well, the color scheme of the box, the way it looks, is what they used for the sneaker boxes back in the 90s when they were still like Nike Air branded, I believe. I actually had a pair of the 1997 Flu Game 12s, well, Bred 12s, whatever you want to call them. I had the 1997 pair. Came in the same box. Ended up getting rid of them because even though it's a good collector's piece, I actually wanted to wear them. And that was one of my problems last year when I was collecting a lot of OGs. I had a lot of OG Jordans that I couldn't wear because they were separating, and it was just, you know, it made me sad that I had it sitting there and I couldn't wear it. Yeah. So on my old pair, this part was actually crumbling. This is broken, gone completely. This whole thing was gone. The whole Jumpman side. This was gone. Everything was just getting ready to fall apart. What I can say about these is I absolutely love them. Haven't worn them yet, but I love them. 12s in general are my favorite Jordans. Aesthetically, it's a nice sneaker. You know, it looks, it just, everything flows with it. You know, you can never go wrong with a pair of 12s. Especially in a simple color scheme like the taxis or the playoffs, just anything black and white or anything like this, black and red. It looks nice. It looks great. The first thing I want to say about this is that when you actually get your hands on it and you feel around, you'll notice that it's not as plastic leathery as some Jordans have been in the past, and even some 12s. When you look at the, let me see, you can even say the Obsidian 12s that came out a couple years ago, the playoff 12s that came out, it was extremely rough around there, but they're really stiff. What Jordan Brand has been doing now is trying to get these, like this whole, they're doing this whole remaster thing where where they kind of bring back old materials, make it look like it did when they first came out. I mean, which is cool. I mean, you're not gonna get the exact same thing because, you know, it's kind of a given. Like, the quality's not gonna be there because they're trying to make the buck, but you know, whatever. I didn't like the fact that they added suede to the 12s back in 2009 when they had come out. They remade these, but it was all suede. The upper was just completely suede. Upper was all suede. I mean, if you're a fan of the, if you're a fan of the Bred 12, you're a fan of, like, and if you're even like a fan of history and you know what the Flu Game means, it was just weird for me to see that. And they added like that little guy that's in the middle. He had like, looks like he's sick. I couldn't mess with it. I couldn't buy it. I opted for the cherries that year. I went with the cherry 12s, which I still had them. As far as the detailing on the shoe, you have the pull tab on the back. All the 12s have this. You have the Jumpman there. You have this little, well, it says Jordan, this little greatest player, inspired by the greatest player. You have the 23 on the back. On the tongue, you have the Jumpman, you have 2-3. True to the original detailing of the 12s. And the bottom, as all 12s, they have carbon fiber. And you got the Jumpman on top. I like the Jumpman accent on the side. This little tab over here. Not really a tab, but what would you call that? I'm gonna call it a tab. I might be wrong, but I'm gonna call it a tab. The black and red color scheme is important to Chicago. It's important to Chicago's history. I'll always appreciate the fact that basketball kind of paves the way for sneakers to become, for sneakers like this to come out and be shared with. Jordan wore these when he was running a flu and had a 35-point game against the Utah Jazz. It's going to start rounding out to close to 20 years now. This is everything to me in terms of a history and from a historical aspect, from someone who appreciates sneaker culture and someone who appreciates basketball culture. You know, I truthfully, this is a must cop. If you guys were able to get it, let me know. How do you feel about it? You know, you can drop some thoughts in the comments. The final look is a side view. There's the back. And then there's another side. Boom. From the packaging to the actual detailing of the sneakers, this is something that I can truthfully say this is probably one of the best pickups I probably made all year. I'm gonna send you guys off now. Enjoy, like, comment, subscribe, whatever. I'm gonna add my Twitter. You guys can @ me, you guys can mention me, follow me, whatever. We can debate sneakers, we can debate anything, we can talk about it all day long, and I really don't care. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.